Kia ora koutou, hope you're all doing well, fam. I felt like it was a good time to pull some cards and see what the collective energies are for us, especially as this full moon is kind of just cycling out. Pretty sure the full moon was in Libra. Yeah, and it's been a pretty intense one. For me, it's been full of lots and lots of dreams, lucid dreams, and lots of revelations on the ways in which we can expand, I feel. For me, Libra is a lot about fortune and can be perceived as luck. I'm not really someone that really believes in luck like that, but yeah, Libra being ruled by Jupiter, makes me just think of expanding our territory, our dreams and our wishes and our karma, for lack of a better word. So our past stuff that we have gone through, our past lives as well. This can even be to do with like relationships. I'm also hearing marriage, so that could be affected. Unions, contracts, and bringing harmony and justice within our lives. So those are kind of the themes that I would mention for this moon. It's super windy out these ways, out west, Tāmaki. And for me, when the wind's out, the change is out too. So just channeling, like maybe we are also, or we can, I'm seeing that we can expect a lot of change. I'm also hearing that some of these changes might be a little bit difficult for us to embrace. I'm also hearing abruptly, so some of these changes will be very abrupt. And they're not necessarily changes that are positive or negative, they could be all sorts of change. Yeah, you'll know when Tawhiri Matia or Oya, Shango, the winds are out, things are being uprooted. It's also a very beautiful time to connect in affirmation and prayer, if you want to call it that, and words, speaking our words to affirm ourselves, release as well, and clear the past. So I'm also hearing if some of us need to clear any, I want to say shit, clear any shit, clear any baggage, even just clearing out like our old stuff. I was also encouraged to clear out my phone. So like any clutter, it's a really good time to clear any of that stuff out naturally as the seasons are changing as well. So out here in the, where are we at? Are we in the southern hemisphere? I always forget, but preparing for winter looks like it's important. And also if you're in Aotearoa, preparing for the colder seasons, Matariki as well. Cool. Now, what guidance and affirmations you have for us, the collective, as we exit this full moon eclipse season? What guidance, affirmations you have for us, the collective, as we exit this full moon? We have, oh that's nice, Two of Cups, Ife, love. Even as the archer loves the arrow that flies, so too he loves the bow that remains constant in his hands. This is the Asotele deck, which means prophecy in Yoruba, by Akamara Tarot, if you're wondering. Some beautiful masks throughout these. Okay, let's pull some more to see what's up. What guidance, affirmations you have for us, the collective, at this time. We have Oga, Eight of Pentacles, mastery. With a little seed of imagination, you can grow a field of hope. Ooh, we'll take that one. 9 of Clubs or 9 of Fire, Igboya, Courage. Until the snake is dead, do not drop the stick. I'm going to pull 2 more. What guidance, affirmations you have for us, the collective at this time, under this full moon. Ibeyi. If love is a sickness, patience is the remedy. This is the Lovers card in the tarot. Guidance, affirmations you have for us, the collective at this time. Oh, a few. Okay. Okay, then. We have Ireti, Hope Does Not Disappoint, the Star card. We have King of Pentacles, King of Earth, Oba Aye. And Queen of Love, Queen of Cups, Iyaba Ife. With much knowledge, there is much sorrow. With much wisdom, there is much weeping. Okay, that's a lot. I was trying to do a quick reading, but nah. Okay, so I am seeing like what I was speaking about before. So in terms of like the Libra energy, like love, relationships, that kind of thing. So surrounding that topic, it looks like it's important for us firstly to find that, to really focus on that intimacy with ourselves. I'll always bring that back to that. Excuse me. It looks like it's important for us to focus on the long term. So when we're approaching love and that intimacy with ourselves and also in our connections, this doesn't have to be like romantic as well. With love, you know, it can be any sort of relationship. It looks like it's important for us to focus on long term. So that looks like what are your goals? Identifying your goals. I kind of see some of us, okay, this is quite specific. So I'm seeing some of us that are actually single, and so, for example, you might be single and you might be like ready to enter into a relationship or ready to, and I am going to actually put this, I am going to say this, I guess, and I guess this specifically I would say for this scenario is about romance, because that's just what I'm seeing. So if, like I said, so if some of us are single and are thinking about that or wanting to connect with someone or are connecting with someone, it looks like it's a really important time to first make sure that we're aligned within ourselves as always, and then look at what the long-term things that we want are. It looks like it's important for us to be hopeful in love as well. Some of us might not be feeling that way, but it looks like it's important for us to still have courage when it comes to our choices in love, because Ibeyi, the Lovers card, can represent a choice. Some of us might have a choice to make that's a little bit difficult. Some of us also might need to like put in some work. This could be in like identifying what exactly it is that we are desiring in long-term commitment or partnerships, but this can also I'm seeing that there's might be, some of us might have work to do on ourselves in order to step into that harmony. And it looks like it's important again for us to really balance ourselves out, because not only is Ibeyi the Lovers, but it's also about the balancing your so-called masculine feminine energies within you, your giving and receiving within yourself, like your shadow and light. But it does look like it's important for us to have hope in ourselves, and also in love, and dream of stability with these 3 cards. I'm hearing the questions like, what does the stability that we envision for ourselves in relationship look like? Also, how can we be more compassionate with ourselves and within this stability, and what would that look like too? So it's important for us to dream. I'm also hearing that some of this stuff might be coming up in our dreams as well because of the Star card. So this could not just be in our night dreams, this could be in our daydreams as well, or the visions that we're having. So I was just like sitting and meditating on the cards, and I heard that I was reading the Ife card, which says, as the archer loves the arrow that flies, so too he loves the bow that remains constant in his hands. But I was thinking about like archery, and I've heard Source say it's important for us to aim. So like, if we want something, we're meant to aim for it. And I'm hearing Source say that it's not for us to just sit and expect that something's just going to come to us just because we just purely want it. Yes, that kind of does happen, but I feel like Source is reminding us that we actually have to work towards the long-term goals that we want in relationship and love. So for example, if you feel like you want this kind of relationship, you could be with someone or you couldn't be. What are the steps that you need to take? If you have a partner now, do you need to go over the long-term goals that you have and how you're going to achieve those goals? Are there choices that you need to make together? Are there things that need to come into more of an alignment and a harmony? And I feel like that's kind of what Source is mentioning here. And I guess within all of that, it's important for us, yes, to have that hope and I want to say vision, because this hope card or this star card is Aquarius energy, and sometimes we're envisioning things when we're in that Aquarius energy, envisioning things that are beyond our wildest dreams and imaginations, let's just say, or things that haven't been done before. For example, the way that you love might look different to how most people love within society, or like in relationship. And yeah, that's okay. But I'm also hearing that it's important for us to like think about how we can stabilize those visions, those dreams, and bring them into reality. Even if we have been through a lot. And I'm also hearing bringing compassion to the things that we have been through as well. Okay. Let's pull some more. I do also want to say 9 of this card here, the Courage card, is also quite like a single card. Doesn't have to be, but especially with the other cards surrounding it. But there might be some things that we also just have to work through on our own. These things could make us a little tired too, so that's just a heads up. Like, some of the things that we have to work through might not be very easy, or I'm hearing challenging, but those are the things that will kind of bring us into the harmony if we work through it. So Source is saying, don't think that you're gonna get away with not working through that shit that you need to work through. Take the time that you need to take to think about these things that have just been mentioned. Also, just a heads up, this all applies to me too. Like, I'm just channeling. So I feel to ask like what cycles are coming to a close for us this full moon. What cycles are coming to a close for us collectively this full moon? What cycles are coming to a close for us collectively this full moon? We have Wipe, Ace of Swords, Ace of, what's this, Spades, Clarity. Your mind is like a parachute. It only works when it is open. Yeah, so I feel like things that are coming to a close is like any confusion. So if there's like a decision that you needed to make, in general, it looks like there's like a clarity coming through. I feel like this is like what's being closed off and what is being opened. I also see like if there's any conversations or like that need to be had, or things that need to be said or declared, just in regards to a decision that needs to be made. I'm particularly seeing this between, there might be other people involved, but I'm seeing this to do with like two sides, or like two people, or I don't know, two entities. There's like a conversation or a clarity that is had that is potentially like closing a door to something. If that, I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, but any confusion that you've been having about a decision or a choice, or I even want to say like a disagreement, I feel like as we're moving forward collectively, we're able to access this clarity. What do we have underneath there? We have Oyaku, we are what our thinking makes us, the moon. So especially like clarity to do with any like hidden things, or like things that we've been wondering about, subconscious things. Okay, so I thought that I'd just pull from this deck as usual to close this reading for us. That's pretty good vibes. I think lots of harmony coming through for us collectively if we can put in the work. So my phone numbers and formation what messages do you have for us, the collective, to end this reading? What messages do you have? We have number 30, Ra, creative power, with bust, joy and pleasure at the base of the deck. I love that. So I'm actually just feeling to read these out from the book today, and then if I get any extra like interpretations, I'll let you all know. So Ra was the powerful old sun god in ancient Egypt. As he aged, he was subjected to many tests by his subjects on earth, and sent his daughter, the fiery goddess Sekhmet, to teach them a few lessons about respect. Sekhmet went on a bloody rampage instead, so in despair he asked Tahuti to intervene, and she was transformed instead into a powerful healing goddess. Ra has existed since before the beginning of time and can assist us still to overcome danger and obstacles. Channeled message from Ra. Feel my power and my heat. I can burn you in the desert or give you energy and warmth to survive in the winter. My secret name gives me power over the entire universe, but only my daughter Aset has the name now. Treat me with great respect always, for my true power comes from the alchemical sun behind the sun that you see and remember. I exist as a conscious creative power, hence I can communicate with you. So the card meanings here are abundance, a good time to expand your business, take care with your credit card PIN numbers. Love, a new beautiful lover is possible, but ensure old relationships end completely first. Take care when ending past relationships. Legal advice and karmic release is advised first. I'm also seeing that if you're releasing someone, to do the like cleanse yourself. Even if they're like not in your space or haven't been in your space for a while, cleanse your energy, especially like as I mentioned before, like about conversations. So if you're going to go and have a conversation with someone, I actually see that it's important for you to pray some protection over yourself first and cleanse yourself first before you go. I don't know if that resonates or makes sense, but use your intuition to figure out how to cleanse yourself. If you need some help, DM me. Work, career. Persons in positions of power could cause problems, so treat them with care and respect. Ask your superiors for assistance with difficulties, and they should help you. Okay, so asking for help. Travel. Take great care with all travel plans, as personal and world situations may cause disruptions. Time out at home might be best. Health. Possible emotional disturbances and stress. Time out for meditation and rest will help you recreate yourself. Family, some difficulty with older family members. Likely younger members might be rude and difficult to live with, but will calm down as they mature. Let's crack up. Future, dangers and difficulties and disruptions in life are best handled calmly as they will pass. Invoking the creative powers of Jehuti, Ra, Sekhmet, Aset, and Mut will assist you greatly. If you're not familiar with these Neteru or these Egyptian comedic forces of nature, Jehuti is kind of that Libra energy that I was talking about, like karma, our past contracts, balancing out with the contracts that we have now. Ra is the sun. Sekhmet, as we just learnt, is a powerful protector, transmuter of rage and anger and frustration into healing. Sekhmet also protects from toxic connections and interactions and stuff. Aset is was actually under the bust card that I pulled, so quite a whitewashed picture, but you know what it is. Aset is alchemy and magic and ritual, mysticism. So if you need to do your ritual and your mysticism things, get it going. And Mut is the divine comedic law. So keeping our heart light, protecting our heart space, making sure that we are also treating others with compassion and fairness, if that makes sense. So let's read the bust one now. Number 6, joy and pleasure. This cat goddess is the beautiful, sensual, and joyful aspect of the fierce lion goddess Sekhmet. Yeah, that's true. So Sekhmet, who I was just talking about in bust, are like the shadow and the light of each other. The 9 realms of the universe are manifest in the cat. They are seen as having 9 lives and can easily enter a state of joy and harmony. Bust is seen as the daughter and soul of Orset, and also is the representative of the Syrian cat people on earth. Channeled message from Bust. I'm so full of joy to be here and wish to announce that you will soon have a new flow of happiness in your life, so you may release sadness now. New love will come to many. As a cat goddess, I wish to send you all forms of sensual and earthly delight, so invoke me often to allow them to come to you sooner. That's a really cool confirmation from like the tarot cards. I feel like that's what Source was kind of mentioning to us, that we're entering into like a new collective like intimacy with ourselves and with others, even no matter what we've like just recently gone through or even in the past, like ages ago. So the card meanings: abundance. Forget your money concerns as abundance is coming. Go and play, be creative to free up manifestation energy. Love, new love or more love in an old relationship. Shorter term relationships. Work, career, don't worry so much. The situation will resolve itself if you relax and go play. And travel to London, New York, or any big city will be exciting. These fucking, I'm sorry, but these books are like so crack up sometimes. Okay, so take that trip to London, fam. Health, relax more and stress less is the answer. Family, possible multiple pregnancies. Ooh. Future, a good life if you continue to meditate and create happiness for yourself. So that's great, fam. It just seems like Source is asking us to step into our creative energies and into our playfulness, to step away and transmute any heaviness or anything that we have recently been going through or have gone through in the past in regards to love, or even just our relationships with ourselves and others is kind of coming to a close. So yeah, I will leave that there for you all. Sending you all so much love. It's been a pretty tough eclipse and kind of chaotic eclipse, I think, season so far. So yeah, stay grounded and I will talk to you all soon.